Some more news coming out of the Beauty League. Excuse me, not the Beauty League. Duh, Beauty League, I meant to say, because it is spelt like that. They have themselves another game going on today. It's another night of the Beauty League action, and Brock Boeser is there once again. He's on Team BIC, just like he has been for the past few seasons, I think. I know he was there last year. I don't know if he was there 2 years ago, but Brock Boeser is playing on BIC team, which is green, yellow. It's the pen company. They did sponsor this team. And just in case you forgot, the Beauty League is a summer hockey league where NHL players, NCAA guys, AHL guys from everywhere pretty much participate for charitable purposes. And Boeser has been there for a while, and he hasn't been as dominant as he was prior to. In fact, just taking a look at the standings and the stats of everything right now, Boeser he's 5th in the Beauty League in points. He's got 15 points in 7 games played, which is really good, but Jake Gensel is 9 points ahead of him at 24. Boeser, though, he is at a goal a game, and he's just over an assist per game, but in fact he isn't even the highest scoring player on his team. That title belongs to Derek Stepan at 22 points. Now, Boeser is one of the more regular members of the Beauty League, and he has been here for a while, so it's really awesome to see him participating in this, especially for charity. But Boeser, for the most part, once in a while, he gets some pretty nifty goals, really good playmaking, and some really, really good showcases of NHL potential caliber offensive lethality. And this has happened a few times. Boeser had a hat trick. I think it was the most recent span of the Beauty League play, and the videos of that were on Twitter. So that was really nice to see Boeser get some pretty good goals on the one-timer, coming in with the wrist shot. But early on, one of Boeser's earliest goals in the Beauty League was a goal where he came down on the wing, and he absolutely winded up and took a beautiful, lethal bomb of a far side slap shot, glove side, I believe. I don't know if he was playing a right-handed goaltender, but Boeser has shown some pretty good skills here. And I know Clay Emu talked about this in his video a few weeks ago, actually, but Boeser taking some pretty good slap shots on the rush is not something that we're entirely used to as Canucks fans, seeing as most of his slap shot goals have been either one-timers on the power play and one-timers on the power play. I don't really remember him actually taking a big, booming slap shot on the rush, but the fact of the matter is Boeser has showcased that he is capable of that. And sure, it's the Beauty League, but when the highlight was posted onto Twitter, everybody was freaking out about it because it looked so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And just taking a look at what we had last year, where Boeser was trying to recover from his back thing and his wrist wasn't at 100%, and we definitely noticed that he wasn't the best that he could be once the season started, and he had to take like a month off because he needed to recover. Up to now, it's crazy the improvements that are apparent in Boeser's game. And people are still bringing up the contract, like, oh, he's holding out. Is he like Marner? Nah, he's gonna get signed. Don't worry, he's going to get signed. Bo Horvat was signed right before the season began in September. I expect the same thing to be done with Boeser. And besides, Boeser is most likely not even worrying too much about the contract right now, as his father is actually in a very unfortunate position health-wise. So we will leave our best wishes for that. But for now, what we see on the ice is a Minnesota boy who's doing some pretty good things with the BIC team. BIC isn't actually doing too well, though. I mean, they are tied for the tournament lead in points, as it's a 4-way tie, but the BIC team is second last in terms of goals against, although they are first in goals for. So it is nice to see, but overall, most of the goals being scored on Team BIC, it is Derek Stepan and it is Brock Boeser, each at 7, but Derek Stepan is the guy who's getting a ton of assists. He's almost doubling Boeser in assists, and as a result, Boeser isn't super high up there on the score sheets for the entire league, but overall, it's nice to keep up with the Beauty League, so once you see those highlights on Twitter, give them a like, give them a retweet. The Beauty League is always posting their really good plays, so it's nice to see that. But for now, we have ourselves some pretty good highlights of Boeser doing some pretty amazing things that would be really, really cool to see in the NHL. Hope you enjoyed this video, 99, and bye.